Well, we have got new polling out this morning from Navigator, and Donald Trump is not going to like what it says. Why? Because his approval rating is at the lowest point so far in his second term of office. Oof. In fact, the majority of Americans are deeply negative about the economy, tariffs, and their personal finances. Let's dig into the numbers a bit. So this new polling reveals that Donald Trump is underwater in his general overall approval rating by 13 points. That means 42% approve, 55% disapprove. And he does even worse on the economy. Only 41% approve, 57% disapprove. That's abysmal. And among independents, by the way, the president's overall approval rating and his economic approval rating are underwater by more than 30 points. Ouch. This voter apparently represented many of the people in the focus group when he said, "I don't think the current leadership in this country knows what the hell they're doing. I think they're completely incompetent, and I think that's a major problem." The poll also shows that a majority of Americans are hearing negative information on Trump. His falling out with Elon Musk is dominating what they hear. There has also been a notable drop of positive news since his inauguration. A majority of voters are also seeing through the stock market games he's playing with the tariffs. One voter said, "I think for the tariffs, for example, like him going back and forth so much, it's just a way to allow his rich counterparts to be able to play the stock market." You think, speaking of the tariffs, well, Americans hate them. Less than a third approve, 28%. Everyone else, and opposition to his tariff plan continues to increase. It has gone from 52% to 57% since March. It gets worse. Views of the economy overall and then people's personal finances are deeply negative. 70% of Americans rate today's economy negatively. 70%! And a majority of Americans say it's only going to get worse. And Americans' views of their own personal finances are equally pessimistic. 56% of them are uneasy about their own personal finances going into the next few months. 68% of respondents say that tariffs have already made costs go up, and 64% say that prices will be even higher as a result of the tariffs 5 years from now. In fact, the only people who don't believe that at this point are the deeply MAGA faithful, who, quite frankly, couldn't see their own ass if it was right in front of their face. Y'all, those are some terrible numbers for Trump, and remember, the reason that most Americans voted for him was only because he was supposed to improve the economy. Well, he hasn't. He's trashing it, and Americans can see it. Remember, an unpopular president is a weak one, so spread the word about Trump's terrible poll numbers everywhere you can.